Next up, we got another video from Watch Mojo. Top 10 horror movies that did something brand new. Let's ride.
Classics brought unique perspectives and changed the horror game forever. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 innovative horror movies that did something brand new.
Hey, y'all comment if I can get better lights.
The power of Christ compels you.
I ain't never seen a real movie.
We publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.
I seen the
For this
Scream.
list, we're looking at those great horror films that changed formulas, brought a creative spin to the genre, and inspired so many. 2 words, spoiler alert.
They'll see, and they'll know, and they'll say, why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
Number 10, The Evil Dead. Crafted in a style that still resonates today.
Oh, I think
this
I've seen
no-budget DIY 80s classic inspired a legion of followers to pick up their cameras and put their
modern day
vision on
version.
film, with or without the resources.
This the old.
The dark humor and creative makeup effects paved the way for so much 80s horror cinema.
Hey, I can make a movie like that.
We will take you.
Sam Raimi's gruesome story single-handedly created the Cabin in the Woods genre, but his fearless filmmaking attitude showed the world
I do want to
that
get a Cabin in the Woods though, but they
leaps
said
of
that shit
imagination can become worldwide
that
phenomena.
That big bitch.
It clearly helps to have buckets of blood. Number 9, Nosferatu. It's dizzying to think that a full-length movie this terrifying was made almost a century ago. While not the first horror flick ever made, it is certainly the first feature-length one to be put on the silver screen this effectively. The gothic settings, the shadowy figures, the gruesome makeup, audiences had never seen anything like this before. The Germans had created surreal cinematic expressionism, and Nosferatu became almost synonymous with gothic silent horror.
Fuck you looking at?
And although the story was directly lifted from Bram Stoker's Dracula, moviegoers were too busy being horrified to worry or care.
Y'all look too much. Look at the screen.
Number 8.
Look at the
Saw.
screen. Don't look at me.
Horror trends come in bloody ways, and following the terrible resurgence of cheesy slasher films in the late 90s, audiences were looking for even more gruesome entertainment. Enter the delightful world of torture porn, brought to us thanks to a little indie film known as Saw.
Congratulations, you are still alive.
The surprise popularity of the cheaply produced fan favorite, with its brutal story and shocking ending, paved the way for a decade's worth of controversial hits. It not only created a huge franchise, but also taught studios that smartly written horror films can be economically made and fun. And mainstream audiences will not shy away from gore.
Most people are so ungrateful.
Hey, I'm tell y'all a thing I might start doing too though, after this video goes.
Number 7. Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Well, I'll tell y'all never mind. This video long, y'all probably
Leave it to Wes Craven to constantly change up the horror genre. When masked killers were already getting stale in 1984, he gave us Freddy. When Freddy himself was becoming a horror, Craven turned his own franchise on its head and gave us New Nightmare, a meta-horror film where the idea of Freddy seeps into the real life of the actors and creators of the series.
I can't wait to go to the beach. Got some more tattoos on me.
Although he again reinvented the genre soon after with Scream, another meta-classic, New Nightmare was praised for its uniqueness. Craven thankfully broke from dying trends and dared to create something new.
I never liked that damn Freddy.
Number 6, Halloween.
I never liked that.
Are you alright? While the honor for creating the slasher genre goes to other films, like the Italian Giallo Blood and Black Lace, John Carpenter brought the world something wholly unique. The savage but muted experience of a slow-stalking killer. sequels establish a backstory and motive for Michael Myers, but this faceless, unrelenting killer initially had a horrifying and disturbing
Man, I
lack
would've
of
been
apparent
took my
motive.
ass to the police
The opening
station or
sequence,
something.
unveiling the
Fuck
blank face
that.
of a young murderer, shocked audiences to their very cores.
Michael?
The popularity of Halloween spawned its own unending franchise, with innumerable knockoffs and holiday-themed thrillers. Number 5,
I seen none
The
of these
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Sally, I hear something. Stop.
I don't like that. I like the one after
The
that one.
Exorcist, just a year prior to this entry, prepared audiences for a new horizon of brutal horror realism. However, these were still supernatural terrors. Nobody was prepared for Tobe Hooper's vision of violent realism.
You like this, Dave?
Anyone, well, sorta, can see themselves falling prey to a cannibalistic family of crazies, or at least being chased by a chainsaw-wielding maniac. Innovative in
can't
more
imagine.
ways than we give it credit for. The original
Can't let me
massacre
be.
popularized
They
the
were
teenagers
high
and
for. I
Carol
was just finna say, you
as
can't.
well
I
as
can't
using
be
the
high
based
going
on a
that.
true
They
story
was
opening,
high on one of them
which can
motherfuckers.
still,
Hey, if
to
I ain't
this
tripping,
day, make any
let me
horror
know in
movie
the comment,
seem
man.
even
I
scarier.
know. Or was that Joyride? No, that wasn't Joyride. It was another movie like that. They was smoking like a bitch. They had fucked around and got a high minute.
Number 4, Night of the Living Dead.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Some of you may be tired of seeing zombies everywhere, but they are enduring movie and TV monsters. And it's all thanks to the genius of this little
Don't
passion
stir
project.
good. We
Before
ain't tired of seeing
1968, the term zombie meant something
like Walking
different,
Dead and
usually a
Fear the
sometimes
Walking
dead
Dead.
sleepwalker controlled by a voodoo priest. Although 28 Days Later made them more aggressive, our slow, lurking, decomposing, brain-eating undead made their first appearance in George
I was
Romero's
thinking
Night
about
of
doing
the
something
Living
on
Dead.
next video.
Unique for its underlying message about
React
race,
to old
and for
Irish
featuring the
genre.
first black hero
I'll
in
let
a
y'all
horror
know in the
movie,
next
it
video.
is still
Next video
analyzed
probably
and
be shorter than
praised
this one. I don't know
half
what
a
I'm gonna
century
react to
later.
next, so
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between
y'all
the
been
eyes.
sending me something to react to. I just, some of these reactions I do
Good shot.
be,
Number 3, The
I'll be
Blair
doing
Witch
it.
Project.
I don't be,
Close my eyes.
or if I do some reactions, I do
We
like,
know that The
oh,
Blair
I'll
Witch
let y'all know.
Project is far from
I'll
being
let
the
y'all know
first
later.
use of found footage, with that honor going to the equally classic Cannibal Holocaust. However, the way the found footage method was brilliantly used to elevate the tension in the film and innovatively exploited to create buzz in its sly viral marketing campaign was beyond anything audiences had
I hate
encountered
that fucking
before.
movie.
Put the camera down, this is not funny.
Coming.
This is...
Do I look like I'm laughing at all?
The film's bare, minimalist approach allowed the crew to save money on lavish effects and equipment. This, unfortunately, inspired studios to later cut corners and make cheap knockoffs.
Oh shit.
Number 2, Alien. Horror was experiencing a resurgence in mainstream cinema by the late
Alien, man, that shit
70s,
was
and
good.
slasher films were becoming a huge commodity. So, what was the next evolutionary stage at that point? Slasher in space, of course. Audiences, all fired up to see another space epic on the big screen, were shocked, horrified, and thrilled to find an amalgamation of a classic sci-fi monster movie with a modern stock-and-kill thriller.
Dallas?
What's more, Alien
That
broke
is
the convention of
ambiguous.
what an on-screen alien looked like. Not to mention, it featured a powerful, brave, and intelligent heroine audiences could really root for.
Mother! Turn the cooling unit back on! Mother!
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Carrie.
It's alive!
Carrie Adams.
It's alive!
That's what I look like. Freestyle, man. Black Friday that movie too though. I like the newer version. Like how it
Number
look.
1, Psycho.
We all go a little mad sometimes. Haven't you?
Already a world-renowned
Yeah, I got a
master
lot
of
of laughs
suspense,
sometimes.
Alfred Hitchcock knew he
Haven't
had
you?
to not just break the mold, but smash that bad boy into a million pieces and flush it down the toilet. Enter a deranged killer, brutal on-screen deaths, and psycho-sexual stalking.
If it's so good, why they ain't made no?
The overshadowed
Martin
Sleeping
nigga.
Tom may have covered similar ground, but
it's
Psycho
a real movie
changed
called People
everything
Too?
by reaching the mass audience.
shit.
A campaign was even
Dang.
launched to keep moviegoers from entering theaters too late. You know, because of the whole killing the main character early in the film thing. And warning audiences about revealing the twist ending was another innovation in viral marketing.
Man, alright, man. That was another video from Watch Mojo. Make sure y'all go check out the original video in the description down below, man. Hit that thumbs up. Share this video, man. Subscribe. Shout out. I gotta get my damn hair right, man. See y'all in this video, man. Let's ride.